All right, I'm not even bothering with the whole, like, flip the thing down, flip it open. Oh, we're at the lake, whatever. Can't bother with that now. Johnny Gaudreau has signed in Columbus, according to Elliot Friedman. And unless he is pulling off, like, the meanest trick on the Blue Jacket fan base since FJC, Johnny Gaudreau will be in Columbus on a 7-year, $9.8 million deal. Wow, wow, wow. This is huge. Big news. Johnny Gaudreau, obviously, the golden goose, perhaps, of this free agency signing, depending on what you think of Nazem Kadri. What else is there? What else is there to say then besides Johnny Gaudreau is a Blue Jacket? It feels surreal. Even as a Blue Jackets fan, it almost seems kind of like a joke. Kind of seems like something silly that somebody would throw out there, like, oh hey, I mean, what Johnny Gaudreau is definitely signing a max year deal with the Blue Jackets today. That just feels like something that's like a sarcastic Blue Jackets fan would say, and a lot of people did. But it's real. It came true. That gif of Johnny Gaudreau flinching at the cannon is probably going to be all over the place. Who cares right now? I don't remember when that Eric Goodbranson deal was signed and everybody was like flipping out. How could you give this guy a 4x4 contract? That's too much for too long. Nobody's going to care anymore. This free agency day took a complete 180. I know I'm spitting out a lot of words in a very short amount of time, but this I'm literally just like, I just saw this a minute ago. I like ran out here to the boat. I was just chilling in my room. I was saying to myself, it's about 7:05, and I think most of the big free agent deals have come out. Everything's gonna settle down now. Apparently not. When the Jackets were first brought up as a player in the Johnny Gaudreau sweepstakes, I thought it was kind of some savvy like business smokescreens by Yarmo to try to maybe get the New Jersey and the Isles bidding war to increase even more, get him even more like riled up. But I guess not. That 7x12 year offer was, I guess, a legitimate offer, and according to Elliot Friedman, they got him for even less. It was 9.8. I think getting him for less than 10 million, even though it's slightly less, a little bit less than $10 million is huge. He's under control for 7 years apparently. So I guess Columbus is just his home, and Eric Goodbranson was I guess a sweetener. I guess the extra money that was going to go to Johnny Gaudreau, they just said, hey, we gave one of your good friends a whole bunch of money, so we come here, and I guess that was part of the deal to say yes. I get the whole narrative of Columbus having to either just not being able to recruit high level talent or keep it, or even if they do, they have to overpay massively. I remember that was kind of the reaction with the Werenski contract, even though I think Zach Werenski can definitely play into it. At the time, it was viewed as Columbus overpaying to keep a guy around for full time. But Johnny Gaudreau, this is not like an overpay where his value was artificially inflated by this contract. This makes sense for Johnny Gaudreau. Apparently, the Devils were offering him more than $10 million. I'm not sure exactly what the Islanders were offering, but I'm assuming it's somewhere close to what the Jackets had, and I think this is huge. I was already kind of excited to see what this team did this season with how some of the younger players would develop and how the draft picks would do overseas and stuff like that. But this changes the whole game. I mean, if this makes the Blue Jackets a playoff, probably a playoff team. Maybe not quite, but this definitely gets them from playoffs, if they're super lucky, to they have an actual shot of competing for and making the playoffs this season. So yeah, a big free agency splash at 7 o'clock Eastern time. That thankfully I managed to stay at the computer for an extra like 10-15 minutes past when I said I was gonna like film a video about what the Jackets did on the first day of free agency, and it was going to have a completely different tone if all that happened was the Eric Goodbranson signing that was, again, mostly just mocked and scorned by everyone, including those within the Blue Jacket fan base. I mean, I wish this video would be longer. Maybe if I thought about it more and got some points out, maybe it would be longer and I'd be more of sound mind. But right now, I'm just going off pure adrenaline. I think this is this is the best way for me to film something like this. So yeah, I'm excited for what Johnny Gaudreau is going to do in Columbus, obviously. Let me know what you think this does for the future of this club, both immediate and long term, because he is, again, locked up to 7 years. I think that's the most surprising aspect of this, is that usually the Jackets don't lock up guys, even that they're high on. They don't lock them up for a max term usually, but this is the exception to the rule. And it makes sense because Johnny Gaudreau is an exceptional hockey player, and I'm excited to see what he brings to this team for sure. Thank you very much for watching the video. I will see you at the next one.